Okay, you're late.
Hello, shooters, loaders, and casters. Welcome to the Friday night live stream of the Georgia Shooting Connection. Kyle, started off like you do.
Good morning.
Kyle, started off like you do.
That's not me.
Me?
You got it?
I don't think so.
All right. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I hate to say good morning, but it's always morning in my world. And thank you for joining me through this journey in which we will positively just massacre everything that we're trying to talk about. It's been a weird week. Um, Glad that everybody's here. Good to see everybody in the side chat. Oh my goodness, it's just blowing up. Um, I'm glad the week's over, and here we go. Let's get started. I'm gonna introduce a new. Well, if he'll put his camera down,
Phone's falling around.
and see everything's backwards. I'm going to introduce a new guest. Let's see if we can get it right the first time. Bing, Ricky.
Good evening, y'all.
Y'all say hello to Ricky Baird. We're glad to have him on tonight. He's where in Connecticut are you? CW was asking me.
Northwest corner. I'm up in Barkhamsted.
Okay. I know the area.
Yeah, beautiful, but yeah, I gotta go.
CW, how's your week been, brother?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Pretty good. I got to do some casting. I got a new mold in. Got to do some reloading. Been playing with a wet tumbler all week. Been a pretty good week.
Yeah,
I got some new equipment for my knee. So all around positive. Yeah, I'm bionic. I got bolt-on bionics.
Nice.
Pretty cool, man. I hope it helps. So we got a side chats already going pretty good over there. We'll say hey to y'all. Welcome in, guys. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We're just really excited to have Ricky on, and we're always excited for Kyle and CW. So always excited for you guys to come in here and visit with us on Friday evenings. But before we get too deep, I just got one question to ask everybody. How are your Russian lessons coming along?
Mm.
I speak just enough. That means drop your weapon, get on the ground.
Yeah.
Enough politics. Move on.
I know. How many of y'all are wishing that Eisenhower had listened to Patton at the end of World War II about right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my grandfather was dying to go in there and take care of business.
Yeah.
Dang, Walt.
He told me when I was a young man. He said that's the dumbest thing we ever did. We could have went in there and took care of every damn thing, and by God, we had the army to do it with.
They were rolling,
Mm-hmm.
but so many of them guys had been over there for so long, they were ready to get home.
Yep.
Indeed.
You just can't keep on and on.
Uh-oh. We might have a special guest. Everybody, welcome aboard the Great Chico.
I gotta fix it. Or let's see.
Back
Hold
out
on,
and
let
change
me
your
see.
name.
Yeah,
know.
you have to back out and
I know how to fix it without backing all the way out.
well, good for you. You gotta give me lessons,
Cool.
brother.
Right?
So y'all remember I did host the live stream, I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. Hold on. I know how to do it. There we go. I'll fix it. Hey, everybody.
You ain't there yet.
Bam.
There he is. There he is. Chico,
Hey,
let me
brother.
introduce you to Ricky Baird. He's up in Connecticut with CW, and he's thinking about moving to Georgia.
It sound cold up there.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I know.
CW,
Well-
you up here?
Yeah, I'm in right between the Meriden and Southington.
You only
Whatever
got
that
about
means.
3 inches down there, right?
We got about an inch of ice, maybe a couple inches of snow.
We got about 10 snow and about an inch of ice.
Yeah, that's our problem in Georgia. It starts with ice and then it turns to snow. So I don't care if you're driving a tank or a deuce and a half or a Jeep or whatever you think that you
It don't
got,
matter.
you can drive on ice.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it was at least it never went to rain, so we never got like ice on the trees. It was all ice pellets, so it's like driving on marbles. But there's like an inch of that. Yeah,
Can't
so
imagine.
I'll take that over ice, trees and power lines down and all that.
Yep, everything's frozen solid out there now.
If I look out and we've had, I don't know, a quarter of an inch of ice, I ain't going to work. I ain't risking my life, causing me all kinds of money and everything. Oh, you left your lane. I was sliding, Yeah, I ain't going to work.
Yeah.
I love my job. I need my job, and they need me at my job. But no, I'm old enough now that I'm not stupid.
There you go.
One of the reasons I wanted to get Ricky on here, I wanted to introduce all of our friends in the side chat to Ricky, and he's going to start building his channel. Me and him were talking the other day. We had a great conversation. And we're getting feedback there from somewhere. Ricky, you want to tell the folks about yourself a little bit?
My audio just went completely crazy. I can't understand anything you're saying, brother.
Far out.
No clue.
Well, we can hear you good. So why don't you tell us about yourself?
I'm gonna get out and come back in.
Okay. He's
I
been
was just
having
making sure it wasn't me. You never know.
He's been having internet and computer issues.
There was some feedback going on there.
There
Yep.
was.
Yep, I got everything issues up here, man.
Yeah, you do, because you're in Connecticut.
Amen. Couple more months.
Oh, I can already tell this is going to be a fun chat. So, Ricky, do you cast?
Do I cast? I can load for 56 calibers, 4-shot shells, and I cast for almost everything I load.
Nice.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Just a bit.
Well, talk to us. Tell us what you got.
What do you want to know? I load, I cast, 45 ACP, 44 mag, half a dozen different 30 cal bullets, half a dozen 7mm bullets, 9s, 38s, 357s.
Ricky, I got a question.
Yeah.
What was the first bullet you cast?
The first one I cast was a 38. It was a 158 grain round nose in a 6-cavity Lee mold.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a good way to start.
Yep. Love it. It's a good thing about me being on a phone instead of my laptop is I can come out here, kick on a
Show
light.
and tell. Show and tell, it looked like.
Yeah, man. I love my show and tell. So there we go.
So Ricky, real quick, let me ask you: are you a little familiar with YouTube?
Not enough to say I am.
Okay, so the only thing with a live stream, just make sure the tools you just don't handle them. That's the only thing.
Yep, no, they're right
Okay.
there. Not touching a thing.
Hey, look, so so you can't see the side chat, can you?
No, not at all.
So some
I
guys want
I
to know
have it up on the YouTube up on the laptop in there.
have you ever casted zinc?
I have not.
Okay,
I have plenty of it. That was the first one I ever cast.
that's a nice move.
Tumble lube.
Yep, love it. So
Cool, man.
cast those. I cast 1,010,000 of these 230 grain round nose tumble loops.
Yep, got the same mold.
Yep. I have 2 of the 9mm molds, but I don't know. I got a ton. I got plumbers that bring me lead, divers that bring me old weight belts, roofers that bring me sheet and the sheet lead.
Right.
A little bit of everything.
So did you did you gain those relationships over the years? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Over the last couple of years, yeah.
That's nice.
Yep. And I know on YouTube I can't open that safe because somebody have a coronary somewhere.
I think you can. I just think you can't fondle them. I think that's what it is.
Yep.
Yes, you cannot touch the precious.
That's my big 44. I showed CW earlier. That's a 318 grain as it sits, 44 for the Marlin 444.
Woo.
Nice.
Is that the lead bullet?
That's like getting shot with a lug nut.
That's like getting hit with a refrigerator.
Honestly, I'm in the big truck industry, and our lug nuts are a little bit bigger.
Well, you figure when you really think about those for a minute, 22 of those is a pound of lead.
Woo.
You know, that's a bit. So, quick through here. There's some dies for you.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be a reloader.
Do you have a least favorite mode like to cast?
I do. The 1 ounce 12 gauge slug.
12 gauge slug. Okay.
It is a pain in the posterior.
Okay.
Which one?
It's a Lee 1 ounce.
Oh, okay. The key drive.
Yep, this one right here. Oop, where it is? There we go.
Yeah.
Does it just not fill out or what? What's the issues with it?
It absolutely loves to stick in the daggum mold on the.
You don't remember my video, do you?
All right, talk to him, CW. Take him to school. Preach
Oh
on it.
boy. I got some feedback on that video.
Hey, Jamie, blow me up for a minute. This right here is the reason that started casting. That's a 500 Smith & Wesson. This is a 44 Magnum next to it.
Yep.
Hang on. I'm trying to do this where you can. I'm trying to look in the laptop. Yeah. Okay. Now, this right here is a lot of lead. 400, and I think it dropped 450, 452, something like that. This one is it's a Keith style. I think that's a 4. Help me, CW. Never mind, you don't know. I think it's a 438. 438, I think is what it is. But the 500 Smith and Wesson, God Almighty, Smith and Wesson is what got me casting, and I ended up finding a good source of lead, and there it is.
Yep.
Because if y'all don't have a 500 Smith and Wesson, go buy a box of ammo for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I don't want the gun, but I'll take the box of ammo because I only came here with so much money.
I just went to go grab another real 500 mold, and it's out in the garage. I ain't going out there, but it's a 700 grain, 50 caliber mold.
Ooh.
That's a pot drainer.
What are you shooting that with?
Here's another one that's a pot drainer.
That's all lead or brass. Holy bro.
Is that your 45-70s?
That's 60 caliber.
Holy, muzzleloader?
Nope. 600 overkill.
Do tell.
600 overkill.
It looks like it.
It's the big Weatherby Magnum case straight.
And what is that? How many grains?
This is 900, 850, 900.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That is a pot killer.
That looks like a warhead for a intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yeah, this 450 50 cal for the 500 Smith and Wesson, it'll drain a pot and
that's a
not even
54
one Journey song.
That's a 54 maxi.
Man, that thing about the size of your thumb. I would assume you got some big thumbs, CW, but that damn thing look about the size of your thumb.
Well, this is this one here is a 54 caliber.
Up.
Which most people know, are familiar with.
Yep.
This is the 60.
Good night.
Golly bum. Holy
Man.
crap. Okay, you win.
Yep.
That's a big one.
And Chris, I'm not going to type it. I'll just say it. I know the price of 338 and 50 cal, and that's why I have neither one of them, because I live in Georgia and you can't shoot either one. Let's face it, in hunting, 30-30 is all you need. 35 a little bit better. But
32 Winchester Special.
Yeah, in Georgia, you're only looking at 150 yard shot. Other than that, there's trees and crap in the way. Do I have the urge to want them? If I still lived in Las Vegas, yes. I would love the 2 mile shots. But being here, I don't need it, and so I just saved that money.
Do I
We'll
see
get you-
338 stupid.
Go ahead, Chico.
If I see James Pollard out there, I left him a comment early on my video. He's supposed to have an invite. He said he was coming. He said he was coming tonight. No, I said, you're expected or something like that. I'm saying you're expected to be on Georgia Shooting Connection tonight. And he never responded. So I take that as a no. I think we've been trying to get James on here for a minute.
Yeah.
We haven't. He's welcome, but he won't let any of us know his email address so that we can send the link.
He just hasn't given us the intestinal fortitude of showing up. I could have been worse. I dumbed it down. I could have been worse.
That's a good one, Big Al.
That's the way we are up here with turkeys.
Al, that's funny. I like that. Thank you, sir.
I see you, James. I'm just messing with you, brother. I was gonna ask how was it cooked though. You said you got too much on your plate. I was wondering, is it medium rare?
Better be.
Now, anytime, James, whenever you're ready, brother. You know, I'll just give you a hard time.
Rumor has it he may be moving to Georgia as well.
Here's Big E. Here's my favorite maxi bullet. See if Big E knows what that one is.
Wow.
The big long Keith, 35 caliber.
Dang.
358 627, I believe.
Jamie, is your mouth watering too?
Yeah, that's a good looking bullet.
Yeah.
A little over 200, 218, I think.
That bullet is for what caliber?
Well, it'll work in any of the bigger 35s, but I like it in the 57 maximum.
Okay.
It's a little heavy for a 35 Remington, but boy,
35
I would like
Remington work.
right.
Yep.
Andy's like me. He said, just get the blood warm and throw it on a plate. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
170.
218. 170 is the little bitty booger.
218.
Yep. Here's an orange one.
Holy
Same
crap.
bullet.
218.
Of course, it
Jamie,
depends on
that
your
looks
alloy.
impressive.
Depends on your alloy, of course, but that's about what they run for me. Nice bullet.
That's a good looking powder coat too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is that coat?
That is Eastwood's orange. I forget what they call it. It's not called orange, but it's orange.
It's almost a Kubota orange.
Yeah. I bought some of their B-Twin orange, and I can't get it to stick to nothing.
You're probably going to have to put that in your vibratory tumbler.
Yeah, throw it in a Ziploc bag and toss it in there. It'll stick.
Yeah, I'll try that. We were talking about that last night, I think, on Echoes.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I was sitting there listening to it going, God, I got to go to sleep. But I can't.
Vermilion. There you go.
I got to stay awake.
Walter's got it. Vermilion is the color.
Ah.
There's
Okay.
my biggest. There's my biggest 44. That's 320, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some. It's a it's a 270 grain mold key style, and one is gas checked and one's not. I was just inside playing with it.
That's the 45 caliber version of that 44 that Ricky showed.
It's a little bit bigger than that one, but the same thing. But yeah, you can put a gas check on it. That's what I like to run on my my Henry.
yeah, that's a me plat right there, boys.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, sir.
And it's the same color as your shirt.
Light blue, this one is.
Ricky, they were asking you what bullet you cast for 7mm.
Yep. I just replied in chat to him.
Well, tell us.
I got 7 or 8 different ones.
Well, what's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite because I don't like shooting a 7mm mag anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like shooting it. The problem is I have torn rotator cuffs in both shoulders, so it doesn't like shooting it.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that, sir.
Let me see. I'll dig them out and see which ones I have, what the numbers are.
When Chico gets back, we'll let him run through the side chat. You guys are rocking over there.
Yeah, it's getting about time, Chico. You ready? You got 6 minutes.
He's out doing something. He'll be back in a little bit.
I know what he's doing. He's feeding Carter cheeseburgers from the varsity.
You know they're building the varsity in Rome,
No,
and guess where it's going to be?
don't tell me it's right by your house.
5 points.
RCBS, but I can't read the numbers. Oh, there it is. 7mm, 145 silhouette.
Yep. That's probably the best one of the bunch.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's good looking mold.
There we go.
That's nice right there.
Good
Yes,
looking
sir.
bullet.
Yep, not bad.
That is a beautiful bullet.
There's you an idea, Ricky. Ozark Spirit said he put a muzzle brake on his, tamed it pretty well.
They may end up having to do something like that.
Yeah, you get old, you resort to stuff. So
Ozark can put a muzzle brake on a 22. Don't let him get you going.
I got a couple of big brakes on 22s.
Love you, Ozark. You know it. Uh-oh, somebody's echoing. Love you, brother. You know it.
thank you, Big Al.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of friends in Kharkiv, Ukraine, and we're praying hard for them and really concerned. See, my church has a sister church named Christmas Church in Kharkiv, Ukraine, and we sent a mission team over once a year for about the past. Well, we didn't go at the peak of COVID, but other than that, I think it was 2020. We've been over there probably 10 years in a row, maybe longer. And their pastor and his wife have been to our church and spoke there. And no, hot shot, it's not yet, but it's getting there. 46 and clear. It's colder now in Georgia than it was this morning when we got up to go to work, right, Kyle?
Yes, sir. I'm in the hoodie.
Yep.
I'm on the back porch, but I'm in the hoodie. And this morning, I didn't even take a jacket to work. Yeah, we try not to talk politics on here. But yeah, there's some things going on, and needs to be prayers put up for people all over the world, no matter who they are.
Yep.
And we actually, how long we been doing this, Jamie? 5 years? 4 years?
4 years in May, so we're closing in on.
And we have done a fan-dang-tastic job of not bringing politics into our live chats. And then now all of a sudden,
Bald ain't wrong.
yeah, he ain't. You dirty devil. You infiltrated the side chat.
Yeah, it's a concern, but yeah, anyway, we'll move on.
Bald, quit trying to sow the seeds of what I know you're trying to sow the seeds of, because it's all I can do to not reply to that, and I'm not going to. Yeah.
Ain't no need in that, Big Al. Y'all are free to do what you want over there in the side chat. Y'all just make each other feel comfortable, and it's all good.
Almost caught it. Almost read it. But no, yeah.
I know, JCM. Time flies when you're having fun, buddy. I mean, I remember, um, I remember me and Kyle talking to the Scotsman, getting some pointers on how to go about doing the technical side of things. And he still comes on here every chance he gets, and we throw him a no, Big Al. You didn't cross no line, buddy. It's
No,
all
not
good.
at all. Put it back up.
We got Chico not long after that, and we tracked Nathan down. Nathan was all in, and he was the host for a long time. And then life changes, circumstances change.
Our problem with hanging out with Chico is we had to go to the varsity too dang much.
Well, I've probably gained 25 or 30 pounds since we started, but I ain't going as far as to blame it on my brother Chico. Ain't doing
Chico's too
that.
busy growing tomatoes and peppers and everything else. He ain't looking into any of that.
Well, thank you, JCM. I appreciate that.
That is awesome, man. That is a heartfelt thank you right there.
And we appreciate y'all because we couldn't, if y'all didn't come hang out with us, it wouldn't be much use of us showing up here, would it?
Nope.
Chico, run through
I'm
the chat.
here. Let me pull it up real quick.
Do your thing, partner. Do your thing.
Let's see what we got. Let's see. Ooh, it's a lot of y'all out there. 45 of y'all. So here we go. Walks Fletcher, Mark Thomas, Broke Loader 2. CW's on the panel with us. Big Al, Chris 338, Tim S, GGW Reloading, Fuzz T Fork 8, Ozark Spirit, OL1 Guy, Mr. Hot Pot's Hot Shot, Reloading from the Hot Pot himself, Tactical Fud, Cranky Cletus, Andy 79Z28, MacMan 039 Reloading, 6-shooter Texan. We got Thor's Axe out there, New Tex I Can. We got Daniel God is my judge, JCM 45, Gun Hobo 62, MCK. We've got Big E's out there, James Pollard, James. I'm gonna mess that up again. Is it Pew? No, I messed that up.
That's right.
Oh, I did say it right. James Pugh. How about that? Big Al, Andy, Walter Bunning, Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Hey, brother Craig. We also have Bald and Curious, Hipparchus. There's a lot of y'all out there. Some of them comment more than others. Bobby Barlow, Paul Loud's out there. Reloader 762. 67 Rebel SST AMC. Yeah, it is a lot of y'all out there. I said Tactical Fud. We got Chris from the 740. Hey, brother. Let's see. It's more of y'all. Hang tight. Broke Loader 2. That's all that I have on my last refresh. So we appreciate y'all coming out for another Friday night Georgia Shooting Connection live stream. And if y'all got questions in the side chat, I see a question out there. It says you recording it, 6-shooter Texan. Y'all ask them. And that's how and G23. So y'all know that's how sometimes our live streams go. Y'all kind of drive the conversation. Sometimes we have topics, what have you. So we appreciate everyone being here. And Georgia Boy 44, especially hitting those like buttons. We appreciate it.
Hey, Pastor. Glad you could make it here. Hello,
Hey,
baby.
Pastor.
Hello, baby girl.
I don't know what
Zesto.
that means, Chris.
I do.
Go for it.
Zestos. We have a Zestos, and if Jamie's there was one downtown, down on Peachtree, or it's a few of them. I think that's a restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. But we do have Zestos. A lot of them are closing up. Sort of like a hot dog, hamburger, ice cream joint. But never heard of
All right.
Chillers.
When we going? Sounds great.
Yeah, they are, man. You know what? Y'all said varsity, man. I haven't been to the varsity, and I'll tell y'all why. Last I checked, the varsity is still drive-through only, and I hate going to drive. I'm sorry, I dislike going to drive-throughs.
Yeah, we looked up and had extra funds in the kitty, and the boss man actually had the varsity catering truck come to the shop.
Nice.
Oh, dude. Oh man. Oh, I've been just burnt for 2 days. I didn't know they were going to leave all the leftover, so we had chili dogs. Oh, it was crazy.
So there is a question out there for Ricky. Bobby Barlow wants to know: do you gas check the 7mm bullets?
I do indeed. Absolutely. I powder coat them and gas check them.
Okay, so do you gas check them before or after you powder coat?
After. Always after for me. Just my preference. There's a lot of guys that do it the other way. They'll gas check them and then powder coat them. But I want as much inside as I can, because that way the gas check gets the available room to do its job.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I never thought of it that way. I think most of us that I'll do it both ways, but I think most of us that do it before we powder coat are concerned about how hard or easy it is to actually get them to apply.
They can, they can be a real pain in the posterior to get on after the powder coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a few issues with that.
Yeah. Sometimes they just don't go.
This new Ranch Dog 265, it was like they designed it for powder coat and gas checks. I tried putting a gas check on the raw bullet, and it's actually loose. As soon as you powder coat it,
can you send me that lead number right there? Can you send me that number?
It's discontinued, been discontinued for 10 years.
No, son of a...
But you know somebody with a mold, so you know you're in good shape.
You know, you're not that far from me. I was just down in New Britain trying to get my wife's phone fixed earlier.
Did you stop for a Capital Lunch hot dog?
No.
Got to stop for Capital Lunch when you go to New Britain.
Yeah, well, we were right over. I didn't think it was even New Britain. I think it's Newington, but it's right on the line where we were.
You coming? Come on.
On the turnpike. I mean, on the parkway there.
Yeah, kind of. You break, I fix is where we had to go for the stupid phone insurance mess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got one of them over here too.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was closer than yours. Yeah, you look on the map of where I'm at and run 44 and 8 where they cross. I'm less than 5 miles from there.
Okay. Yeah, been up there a lot. Sessions Woods, been up in there a lot.
Yep.
You.
Well, Legions is in my backyard.
What? I'm gonna warm me up some food, and y'all don't need to see me shoving my face. So.
What the?
Well, we appreciate that, man. Gene ain't letting that go, man. I was on with Echo and them last night, going AR, and
With that walks.
man, that's a beautiful color. Look at that.
What the?
That's a Lovren bullet style.
Yeah, but what's that color?
That's my own.
What's the mix?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. It was a long time ago.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mix up all kinds of colors. A lot of
I
times
like
it's just drippings. You know, they just whatever comes out to be. Sometimes it's on purpose.
Yep. Well, that was those camouflage green 44s I did. And then here's another one for you. Lipstick.
There you go. Yeah.
That's Harbor Freight red and white mixed together.
Turned out pretty cool. That kind of a pale pink.
Yep. If the stupid phone camera would focus, you can see that it's red with white polka dots.
Okay.
Because that white powder is just terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So is the black, isn't it?
Oh, the black is just thick. Yep.
That's a similar.
Yep.
That's red and white, but it's not a Harbor Freight. It's a Signal red, I think, and one of the whites.
Yeah. There you go. It's like a pink Cadillac.
Yeah. Here's another
There
one.
you go.
Like a blue. This is a bright blue with white, hammered white. So it's like a baby blue. I call this
that's cool.
full bottom blue. I call it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got one.
This is a 410 slug that I made up. That's a
That's what I
145
need.
grain, 145 grain, 10 millimeter bullet, upside down, glued into a stump wad. So I shoot them as 410 slugs.
Oh, heck yeah.
They shoot really good.
All right. How about that one?
That's hot glue, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Is it really? I made up a whole bunch of those.
Gluets. They're gluets.
Yep.
Yeah.
I made up a whole pile of those.
What? Hey, Ricky. What do you normally shoot with those? Like a
You shoot your basement with those.
stray
They're
dog or
good.
something?
Bears.
Okay.
They're really garbage.
Bears.
And you're in the second floor shooting down.
No, I'm out there with them normally. They don't bother me much.
Now that's pretty cool, man. I got a glue gun. I thought about that, but I never played around with it. So
A piece of advice for it: only use steel molds,
okay.
and don't bother with a sprue plate. Fill them up so they're over full.
Yeah.
Take a razor blade and slice the sprue off.
Okay. Yeah. I see that in
There's
my
purple.
future.
Yep, beautiful.
Like an electric purple.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Chico gave me some purple, and I really liked it. No, I need to get me some of that.
Yeah, that's that Purple Rain. That's that Prince. I'm a Prince fan. You know what? I got that purple, man. I think the first time I sent out some bullets with that purple, I sent them to Sharinda. I knew she liked purple, and that's when I first found her on Instagram. And she contacted me. She was like, "How much do you sell these for?" I was like, "Nothing." I said, "But I'll send you some." So yeah, I like that purple, man. It's like a candy purple. That's a nice green too.
Yeah,
I love that green.
that green's better than my green.
That's Eastwood green, zombie green.
I've got Eastwood mirror green, and it works about like Chico's Purple Rain.
Yes, it's a transparent or something like that.
It covers real good, but it's splotchy with the color. There you go, Tactical Bud. You ain't wrong, buddy.
Here's another purple. This is a darker purple.
That's almost a purple.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is that 35 Rem bullet that I sent you, Jamie. NOE 200.
So, look, Rick, here's another question about your glue bullets. JCM45 wants to know, does the hot glue coat the inside of your barrel?
No, because I only use primers with them, zero powder.
Okay, so just enough to get it going.
Yep. And not a single one of them will ever fly perfectly straight.
Okay.
They're not doing it. They come out the barrel and go left, right, up, down, all over the place.
Man, I might do that this weekend, man.
Oh, they're fun to play with. But you're going to burn through a pile full of primers real quick.
There you go.
Let me run out the garage real quick. Be right back, guys.
Yep, Ozark said it. That's true. The candy colors are real thin. They're like at least that purple I have. It's a transparent. I think
They
Jamie's
get a lot of clear.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So even though they're coated, you may see like splotchy. They're still coated though.
And there's a candy green, candy teal. I think that one is.
Man, that looks good, man.
It's got a lot of clear in it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is splotchy. That's that NEI mold someone asked me about earlier. If I had an NEI mold, that's an NEI mold right there.
What is that? 45?
45. Yep.
Nice bullet.
I know, JCM. What we're going to do about that? What have you guys heard about that primer company that's opening up in Texas?
I heard they need to hurry the hell up.
Amen.
I think it's going to be at least a year.
You know what that is? That's a Willy bullet.
Zinc?
I have some of those.
Yep, that's a Willy bullet.
Nice.
That's that big 30 caliber that he bought.
Wow, that's cool. There you go.
That subsonic and 300
Dark
black.
Cadillac blue.
There you go. Yep.
All right,
Yes,
what
sir.
caliber and weight is that thing?
That's a 1 ounce 12 gauge slug.
1 ounce key drive.
Yep.
Okay. That's a beautiful powder coat. So that's Cadillac blue. Is that Eastwood?
Yeah. And there's that green again on the same thing.
Yeah, well,
I got the
that's
same powder coat. I love making zombie bullets.
Amen. I got a pile of them.
Take the Eastwood and sprinkle a little Harbor Freight red on top.
Yeah.
Cook them up.
all right. I'm gonna have to go find some of my purple bullet from this hot shot.
Here's a light purple. There's a purple and white.
Huh. Almost looks like marble.
Yep. I do it black and white, and I call it marble. This is purple and white. Doesn't come across on the screen quite as good as it is, but it's a nice looking color.
I'm telling you what, people. If you find a powder, if you buy a powder coat that doesn't perform like you want it, you can blend it with something else that works really good.
Yeah, they mix really
Yeah.
well.
And then you
Here's
can
another
use it
candy.
up. Like Timothy Robinson, PC Bullet Empire. He fell in love with a color. I sent him a bunch of bullets, and he goes, "Oh, these are robin eggs. They look just like robin eggs. What did you do to do this?" I'm like, "I don't know." I piled everything up until it coated, and then there you go.
That's Eastwood Aqua Blue, I think it's called.
Say if Jamie can't find that purple, I've got one right here. Let's see. Let's see if I take my camera off.
There
It's
you go,
hard to
man.
see because of the light. Let's see.
There's some 223s.
Oh, the damn lights suck. Yeah, it sucks.
We're just having fun watching you mess with a piece of paper.
Well, I didn't want to, because it looks blue right here, and I don't know why. Anytime I do it on camera, it looks blue. Well, it kind of looks purple on it.
It looks purple here.
Okay.
Ish.
There we
Depends on
go.
which way you turn it. Honestly, it depending on which way you turn it. As soon as you said that and turned it,
It
looked
went the
purple.
other way, didn't it? Oh, I know what. I can figure it out.
Anybody want some rice?
Here we go.
Almost looks like a pharmaceutical drawer.
55 grain 223s.
The leaves.
Yep.
Yeah, I've melted down more than I've casted, I think.
I love
Really?
this.
I can't get them to work.
Why?
I don't know, and I've explored all of it, and I can't get them to work.
Huh? Are they just you having issues with them casting, or do you having issues with shooting them?
I have
I like
issues
that one,
with them
Jamie.
going where I'm pointing them.
That's a good looking purple.
Yeah, Chico gave me that.
There you go.
That looks like my bullet, Chico.
That's my NOE, that 30 caliber mold I bought.
That is pretty.
What weight is it?
160.
8.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like 165 or something. I forget the mold on the box. But I know I sent some out to a few people.
I like that purple. Chico, you gotta tell me
That's
where you
gorgeous.
bought that in the action chat.
This says
That is
148,
gorgeous.
and it is a gas check bullet. It says 148. I think the box says 150 something. I forget.
Kyle, I'm gonna start playing with loads in that in my bolt gun with that.
Say again, Rick.
You got any 45s cast yet, Chico?
No, but I plan on doing it probably tomorrow because I hope the weather's gonna be a little bit good. But I've got that mold sitting right here, and man, you know what I meant to tell you, man? You wrapped that thing up good. I was like, I gotta take a picture of how he wrapped this thing up. I said because I need to wrap it back up the same way.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with molds when you wrap them because they can take a beating. They're
Yeah.
not durable.
Hey, because when I got the box, I was like, damn, how many molds did he send? Like, I'm like, damn, this is a big old box.
Yeah, the handles wouldn't let me make it smaller.
Right.
They're so long.
So
yeah.
I got 2 molds on the way from Walter. He sent me a text this morning. He's sending me a couple of molds to try out there. 38 357 molds. So I'm working on it. One of them's I think they're both 125 grain. One of them's the flat point and the other one's the round nose. And so I'm going to be sizing those. They're both 358 diameter, and I'm going to size them to 357 and try them in 9mm because I got a friend that I gave some bullets to the 124 356. I sized them to 356 and they were keyholing. The NOE is 133 grain. That's even more better, Walter.
Mo better.
Mo better.
No better.
I've got a nice 135 ranch dog that I can't quite get it to run in 9mm, but it shoots fine in my SIG, and it's a nice bullet weight for a little bit heavier. But it's pretty wide flat point, and The only 9mm I got is a conversion barrel for my Glock 23, and it doesn't feed right well.
Now I gotta find out, Jamie, what bullet that was, that NOE. I know I got a video with it where I show the box at the end.
Well, the reason I ask is the bullet that I showed looked almost exactly like it, except for mine, what came to a point, yours had a flat point.
Right, yeah.
And I have another mold that's the Lee 309 170 grain flat point that's for that I bought for 30. Well, it drops at a closer to 180 grains, and this bullet that I showed you is the 309 180 1R, and it drops closer to 170 grains. So basically, I think they got their bullet weights mixed up on those, because with my alloys, I'm getting different weights than what they're recommending.
I was gonna say it's probably dependent on the alloy too, though.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
very much so.
Yeah. Bullets that I'm gonna run in rifles, I'll try to get them pretty hard, but I try not to go overboard. 16, 18, somewhere around in there with a gas check and powder coating. I feel like I can run them about as hard as I want to.
Well, it's pressure is more than velocity. But yeah, you can get pretty good velocity with low pressures and not need a hard bullet. But you got to look at your powders and your powder curves and your pressures that they run at.
Yeah.
You know what? My video may have disappeared and I didn't know about it. Because it is a casting video. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, ooh, I got scared.
Dave's the man.
I don't know, James. I haven't hit it yet, and I think you might have seen a picture of my shelf. There's got to be more than a ton on there, and it hasn't fallen apart yet.
I think it says 158. Let's see.
No, Gabriel, we run them through. Hold on a minute, Chico. We run them through Lee sizing dies, mostly our NOE sizing dies. Do that again.
358 flat nose.
I think I'm gonna show it here soon.
You showed it a second ago.
I think it's only like 30 seconds long, this little video. So
Yeah, so if we have to start over, it ain't no big hairy deal, right?
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty bullet. That looks like a plane base, though.
No, it's a gas check for sure. Here it come. He gonna show it. I think he is. That person who's doing that. I might have lied. It's longer than 30 seconds. Sorry about that.
Do you have your macro lens on there, Chico? Is that why?
You said, do I?
Every time I try and show a video, it's too bright. It doesn't show. Yours showed good. There you go. 311 158 flat nose. And that one's a plane base.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. So that one I showed might have been yours, Jamie. Sorry. Oops. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dang. Let's see. I don't know. Now I gotta go find the mode. I gotta find the mode. So yeah. Let me turn my thank you. I was gonna say turn me off.
There's a link to Ricky's channel.
And no, I haven't made any videos yet. Just a couple for a buddy of mine. Oh God, 12 years ago.
That's why the name of his channel is Fish Legs Promo.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much all it's on it. He's got 2 videos, and they're music videos. So we're hammering on the casting tonight, huh? You guys showing off your bullets and stuff? Heck yeah. But I'm telling you, I love that translucent purple stuff, and I'm gonna buy some of that. It coats really well.
Yeah, coats quick and easy.
Yeah, but it can be splotchy, and if it's too splotchy, Chico told me that he'll powder coat them twice.
It
Yeah.
also tends to run thick, so it's a thicker coating. So it's probably not best for gas checks.
Yeah, well, those are gas check bullets that I have not put a gas check on yet. But I know we've had this conversation before, CW, but I believe, and we'll get Ricky's input here in a minute. To me, a gas check designed bullet should shoot better with a gas check on.
I agree.
Yes. Yeah. Something you can do with the powders that aren't coating well and that require 2 coats. If you're worried about the thickness of them to begin with, after the first powder coat, let it harden. Give it a couple days, size them, then coat them again, and then size them again. That way you don't have issues feeding them through the sizer.
Well, Tim, Tim's a good brother, Ricky. You'll get. He's over in Missouri, I think, with Tim Robinson, the Emperor. I'm hoping that when Ricky gets moved down to Georgia, that me and him can get together and do some stuff like load development series and stuff like that. So I think we'll have some fun. We'll go bomb Kyle's house too.
Yeah, that'd be a blast. I'd love to do it.
So Ricky, you definitely are moving to Georgia, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
My daughter's down there now. She's fixing to get married October 1st, and we want to be there in the house before she gets married.
Nice. Well, we'll be glad to have you, brother.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Our humidity is terrible.
I'm shoving food in my face, and I don't want to be rude, but I want to say, come on down. You're always welcome.
Oh yeah, we'll have a blast. I'm telling you. My brother-in-law has 168 acres up by I don't know how y'all say it. I can't say it like y'all yet. It's Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody says it like that when they're not from here.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it's Lafayette everywhere in the world.
Yeah. I'm about to say, in his defense, everywhere else other than this county, it's Lafayette.
Yeah. So, and that's just for a deer camp. So that's going to be fun.
Well, I hope I get an invitation.
Absolutely. Yep. The next goal is to get a big chunk of dirt down in South Georgia so we can go down and pig hunt.
Well, there's lots of public land down there that we can do that on.
Yeah, but that's a shooting gallery, man.
Well, yeah, at certain times of the year it is, but there's other times of the year that it's not. And pig season down here is anytime you see a pig, basically.
Yep. Yep.
Same with
as my coworker says, busted in its fleshy ass.
Well,
yeah, no, not me. I'm not shooting any of them in the behind side.
No, he can't stand hogs.
Yeah, no.
He don't even watch an Arkansas football game. I'm just telling you.
That one there is loaded and designed specifically for the pigs.
wow.
Holy, what the heck is
It's
that?
444 with that big bullet in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
That's a Marlin 444 with that 318 grain projectile.
Holy crap. Jamie, is that what I shot from Tread up in
Yeah.
Dead Zero?
Yeah, no wonder it hurts so bad, right?
Well, I mean, I was on target, but damn, it hurt.
you shoot that heavy bullet out of there, you know you shot it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That was Tread. If you're out there, yeah, my shoulder still hurts, but I was on target.
Right. Right.
Biggie, these are only running probably about 1,300.
But it's like you shouldering the cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beast of a rifle, but man, it was fun to shoot.
Oh yeah.
I will say that it was fun to shoot, and we also need to go up to Dead Zero and come up there and hang out with us, and we'll go boom, wait a few seconds, ding.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep.
they got a long range up there, so yeah, it's fun.
Oh, absolutely. Bobby, I've gone all the way down to 110 grain bullets and as light of the charge as I can put in the daggum thing, and I can't stand shooting that thing anymore. It hurts.
So we got rebels here now.
Oh Lord. There goes the neighborhood. I'm sorry, guys. I've been eating dinner, and there was a lot of it.
Yeah. Tim, please check on Timothy, the Emperor. We need to. I've been meaning to call him for 2 weeks, and they've been running me so crazy.
You want me to call him? I'll call him right now.
Well, just mute and go for it.
Tenfold.
See, me, I'm not shooting the pigs in the behind side. It's those are brain busters. What I'm developing those for.
Yeah.
Think about it. You hit a pig anywhere in the head with one of them, it's like him running head on a dead run into a freaking Mack truck. Turns everything inside the cranial cavity to liquid.
So yeah, I got Andy on the sent me a text. So
Did you get your email?
he did. He don't want to.
Partake.
Yeah, his yeah, he don't be testing something. And I get it. Andy's good people, and learn a lot from him. There's your load, sports fans. And there's Idaho Rogers. What's going on, man?
That's moving out, Big E.
Mr. Hot Pot, where do you live?
Ohio.
Ohio. So you're not that far from Colorado. If you want to play with machine guns, you need to go out to a place in Colorado Springs called Dragon Man's. If you pull him up on YouTube, it's Hot Brass and Bullets. His name's Mel Bernstein. And I have Mike, yes, they will. Absolutely. I've known him for probably about 30 years. You can shoot just about any gun you wish to shoot on his range, and he has them all. Everything from a T-25 Russian tank on down.
There's Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog.
Hey, man. How you been? I was thinking about you the other day.
Yeah. Talk about good people from a great state. I love Louisiana, love old Bulldog. There's a serious question. I have to say tight group because I've never tried unique, and I know y'all gonna make fun of me.
I have to say unique because I never tried tight group. That's a fib. I have, but I like unique better by a long shot. It's probably got 30 years more loading in it than I've done with tight group. It works with everything. Unique is one of them powders that just it's unique. It works with everything, especially with gas bullets.
I find that kind of humorous. Nobody's ever claimed to said anything about using Nitro 100.
It's just not popular.
I guess not, because
latecomer and
man, I'm telling you, CW, I load almost all my pistol cartridges with it.
Do they make it anymore? Didn't they discontinue it?
Nitro 100 NF.
I've seen it before in stores, but I've never bought it because I never really looked up any data on it, but I have definitely seen it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have seen that too. Nope. Yep. You can only have so many powders.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have about 55 or 60 different powders.
I picked me up. Clay's was the last powder I bought. I've not used it yet, but
Clay's is good. I like it.
I'm try it in some 16 and 20. I would like to get some red dot or promo. I think it's the same thing.
Don't know.
I seen 1 pound of green dot last weekend. And I left it where it's at. I didn't like the price.
Bulldog, you be careful out there driving, buddy. Don't go over the causeway, man. Y'all really should have rode over that causeway right after Katrina. 6-shooter Texan, I've got some 800X. I've not used 700X.
Promos, red dot said.
Okay, Idaho asked this question, so let's get to his comment. 38 9mm.
I can almost answer that question for you.
I can too. Go for it, Chico.
So Idaho, because I've used both, but I haven't used both in that same caliber. Well, I've used unique in 38 and 357 and tight group in 9. I mainly load 9mm for my competition rounds, tight group, and I do that because of I get more pews for a pound, if that makes sense. So I'm able to look because a tight group, it's very small quantity of powder used to load 9mm. Between 3 and if you at 5 grains, that's too much. So trust me, about between 3 and 4.5 grains. So tight group for me because it was readily available always before everything went crazy, and you still see it now, but you get more. You can get more rounds per pound of powder.
Not just that, it's accurate as crap when you find the right load. I mean,
that's the exact same way I feel about the Nitro 100 because it's like 3.2 or 3.3 grains what I'm using to sling those 124 grain round nose out of there.
I'm gonna have to try that then, because I think one of my LGSs have maybe a pound or 2 there, and it's been sitting there for a minute. Because I was like, It's been sitting there. I don't know nothing about it, and I haven't looked it up at all. So,
and it's a shotgun powder too. So maybe I need to try to find some and invest in
it. You can do a lot with it. Some different cartridges you got to do some digging to find data for it.
Mm-hmm.
But and I mean some digging. But man, I'm telling you, I load 9s, 38s, 357s, 45s, 44 special, 44 mag, and 45 Colt with it.
That's
And
a
it's
good.
beautiful.
Shooters World makes some good stuff too. 6-shooter Texan. You guys that have not tried, Gene, I need to be driving my butt up there to Ohio if you're gonna give me a pound of red dot. Yeah. You would think that my concern, you gotta remember now, Tight Group was one of the first powders I ever used, is one of the first powders I ever bought. And the reason why is when I first started, I was looking for powders that I could use in a lot of different stuff so I wouldn't have to buy a bunch of different powders. Now I probably got 30 different kinds of powders and hadn't settled on any of them. There's MCK taking a break from work. But my concern when I first started using Tight Group was the very little bit of powder in there. I'm like, this is going to, this ain't going to burn good. And it's not going to ignite real good, but it does. I mean, it don't matter where it's at in the case. That primer goes off. That Tight Group goes off. I ain't kidding you, man. I really want to try some unique because I've heard you guys talk about it so much. But Tight Group, and I tried CFE pistol as well because when you're using Tight Group, you only have to put a little bitty bit in there, and you get a lot of pressure, but not necessarily that much velocity with that powder because there's so little bit of it in there. And I wanted something that give me more velocity. And when I started using the CFE pistol, I found that it'll give you better velocities, but you're going to give up on you're giving up the accuracy. The Tight Group was more accurate for me in what I do.
Armament Axis just commented and it hit that nail right on top of the head. Yep.
There's a rabbit hole. Dave, I wish you lived close by too. Look, man, we got Ricky coming over, so you can load up your truck and move on down to Georgia too, man. We'll have a big time. We'll have to start us a commune. It is a fast powder, Andy. You're absolutely right. But Idaho, I think what I'd do if I was you is I would try both in both cartridges and see which one I like the best.
Yep.
And I'd have to say that because I've never tried the unique, but I guarantee you'll like Tight Group, particularly in 9mm. Of all the powders I've tried in 9mm, Tight Group I like the best.
Rebel said he loves the smell of unique dirty. It's weird because I love the smell of Varget, and that's I thought I was the only one that thought like that, and I found out I was not the only one, so I don't feel that weird now. Something about
That's
all right, Jamie. As far as the burn rates go, number 6 is Red Dot, number 5 fastest is Tightwad, 4 is Bullseye, 3 is Nitro 100.
So Nitro 100 is fast, huh?
God, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hey, where my wrench is at? I got it. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Then you got the Venovore N310 as number 2, and then R1 Norma is number 1. So, I like the Nitro 100. I have Bullseye, I have Unique, I have Tight Group, I have Taiwan, I have Clays, I have all of them. But my most favorite that I found is the Nitro 100. It shoots, it launches all my cast bullets, dead nuts, perfect, straight. Once you play with the load and find the load that your cue likes the most, it is crazy fast. But once you find the load, you got it. It's good.
He does say that, don't he, Fuzz?
They've been good for a long time. They've been around a long time.
See, hey, what's the saying? They said, when you start getting trolls, that means you're doing something right. So, I don't know if anybody's seen that. I'm like, where are the wrenches? That threw me for a loop. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
There's James of Eskage. What's going on, buddy? Ms. Hotshot, there's a reason but you got lost at the Atlanta airport because it's the busiest in the world.
That is absolutely correct.
It's got to be that big.
It's the hub. It's like, I think if you look it up, they'll tell you Hartsville is the busiest airport in the world. It connects so many different, flights or whatever. We got the international part of it. It's huge.
Y'all notice he says stuff like that when Pam ain't around.
What's up, Jeff? See you out there, brother. ... Just Jeff's another Georgia brother.
Is he?
Yeah, if I ain't mistaken. I think, yes.
That is good to know, Thorzak. Thorzak says nothing beats bullseye and handgun accuracy.
It's been a real good one for a lot of bullseye shooters for a lot of years.
Yeah,
I switched to 231 in the 45, but I still shoot the bullseye in the 38.
Is it bullseye? Like, what's that powder that you like fill up to the rim? Or back in the day, I read an article. Is it bullseye?
No, not bullseye. Bullseye, very small amounts. It's very, very fast.
It's one powder, and CW and Ricky, y'all it's a powder. It's like before load data. I ain't gonna say before it was available, but they was like, you just fill it up.
Trail Boss?
Maybe it is Trail Boss.
Trail Boss.
Yeah.
Just
Trail Boss.
That's it.
Isn't Trail Boss one of the that's a new name for it, but there was an older powder that was just like Trail Boss, same burn.
Some of the SRs were similar.
Yeah,
more powders. The 47, 59, 57, all those. There was 3 of them, PB, but they're not the same, but they're similar. It's full low velocity.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen videos of them, the Russians loading like 7.62 by 39 in a commercial setting?
No.
That'll make you crazy. Anybody with any flavor of OCD, it will make you insane. They take a tray of empty cartridges, face up, dump the powder over the top, sweep it down where they can see the cartridges, pick them up, put a bullet in, and crush them in.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen that somewhere. I don't know where, but I have seen that somewhere.
It'll work fine with some powders. I mean, you get amazing consistency too. Just not all.
Yeah,
powder.
but you never get the same amount.
No, you get pretty good consistency some ways. Like look at the scoopers, the Lee scoopers. Those darn things are consistent as hell. You just got to consistently use them. But no, Chico, it's Trail Boss is probably the one. And with a straight wall case, you want 70% fill to start and no more than 100.
And you know what? I'm gonna have to find that article. And it was actually in an old magazine. They were talking about before the load data has got so not complicated, but as diverse as it is. They was like back in the day, it was not that many powders, but this one powder for 9mm 38. They was like, you just fill the case up. I was like, what kind of shit is that? Excuse me. I was like, what kind of shit is that?
That's probably not Trail Boss then. It's a bulky powder. It's designed for big cases and low velocities. That's what it's designed for.
I'm gonna have to find
what
it.
I find funny is I try to curb my enthusiasm, and Chico is is on here being more profane than me. I'm sorry. I was trying to get in touch with Tim, but with no luck.
Didn't
I'm
get any
sorry,
answer.
Chico. I wasn't trying to call you out. I just thought it was funny.
Oh no, you all good.
What
You
kind of
all good.
shit is that?
Yeah, it slips sometimes.
I know. Dude, I'm a mechanic, just like you. Damn it.
So yeah, I'll find that out. I think I got it bookmarked on my tablet somewhere because it threw me for a loop when I saw it. So, but y'all continue. Go ahead and let's see what the side chat talking about out there.
Oh, they're talking about all kinds of stuff.
Idaho said he still have 660.
I'll take it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I gotta find that article, man.
Damn, Idaho, we need to go back to Waffle House. I'll tell you what, it is always great to be eating breakfast with him.
He's a good dude, man. He's fun to be around.
Yes, sir, he is. And I have no problem buying him breakfast.
Wonder why Raj hates the Lee scoops.
That would be a good question. Let's figure that out. I found that they're not always as accurate as the slide rule says, but they're close.
I find they don't always dump what the slide rule says, but they're always accurate for me. Consistent, accurate.
There's a lot of cartridges that I load just with the scoops because it's quick and easy. Bam. You know.
Not me. I want the powder measure.
One more time, Ricky.
I said, not me. I want the powder measure. I have the scoops.
Well,
Don't care for them.
Understand that.
I don't use them much, but I do use them.
Yeah, I do exactly. I don't use them much, but I do use them.
I use them for shotgun a lot.
Exactly.
Now that would be all right.
I got a little dandy that I use a lot for pistol stuff, plinking pistol stuff.
I like the what is it? Lyman Brass Smith.
Yeah, that's a Uniflow.
I love that little powder measure.
Yeah, I got 5 of them.
I'm a fan of the Lee drum powder measures. I had one of the discs. Matter of fact, I sent that one to Willie. But the drum powder measures I'm a fan of. The other automatic powder dispensers I have are Dillon's. And if you want to research my channel, you can see where I put a Dillon powder measure on a Lee. What is it? Lee Loadall? Lee. I don't know. A Lee Loadmaster. There you go.
Yep.
And actually, Willie got a big kick out of that. And then I sent him a Dillon powder measure for him to put on his Lee Loadmaster.
Yeah, Walks makes a good point there. That you need a scale with the scoops. You can't use them for face value. It's just
yeah. You need to figure out what it's actually doing. But
you want to check it. You want to use it a few times, and you want to check it to see what it's going to dump. And like the loader said, and anybody who watched my 410 video already heard me say this, but you dump your powder into a bowl and you push the scoop in backwards and then forwards. So the base of the scoop through the powder, and then you lift it up and tap it off.
I
and you'll get
haven't
very
seen that.
consistent
Is that
results.
on Rumble?
That's my video's on Rumble, but that's the proper way to use the scoops. Base first into the powder, and then it fills, and then you tap it off, and you'll get very consistent results. But it may not be at all what Lee says it will be. So you need a scale.
Right. That's what I've run into. Everything's been a little bit off, so you might need to just scoop, dump, tinkle a little bit, or scoop, take a little bit out of the scoop, put it in there. I use the scoops for 44 magnums, 44 specials, shotguns, stuff like that. Not something that you're going to make a bunch of at one time. And they work great. It's not worth totally resetting one of my powder measures that is spot on to charge the cases. It just takes a couple seconds, and yep, there you go. Boop boop, done. Oh, what'd I say?
No, wasn't you. Armament and Axis again.
Yeah, AA something else.
Hell, if you think about it, there's a bunch of people all over the planet that think that we're all something else. Think about that for a minute.
We're all
Yeah.
we are.
There's a lot of people that are amazed to see Chico on the chat.
Hey, Kyle, what did you eat for dinner?
I had a homemade casserole. Hang on. Let me break it down for you. Took a beef Polish kielbasa, 2 packs of shells and cheese, creamy style, like the Velveeta shells and cheese.
I got to turn my speaker off. I'm getting a heart pressure just listening to that.
Right?
Oh, a can of Rotel, a can of green peas, cheddar cheese on top with a crushed up Ritz cracker crust with butter on it. Oh my good Lord. And I might have put some hot sauce on it, so my blood pressure might be a little high right now.
My arteries are screaming just listening to that.
Yeah, but they're screaming the songs of angels.
All right, I think I want to discuss something with, and it's kind of in a way politics, but y'all know that here in Georgia, Chico and Kyle, that constitutional carry is coming up for a vote Monday.
Yeah.
It's passed both the committees, and my question is, if it passes, are you still going to keep your concealed carry permit?
I was going to say, from what I understand, constitutional carry is just open carry. If you still want to carry concealed, you got to pay your tax. Am I wrong in that statement, Jamie? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know neither.
I don't believe that would be correct. I think, I think if you can carry, constitutional carry is constitutional carry.
Well, I think that's their way of phrasing open carry.
Yeah,
I really don't know. If somebody in the side chat knows, please let us know. I think that only covers open carry.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But look, this is what I'll tell you. Anytime you see me, you will never see Chico open carrying a firearm unless I'm on somebody's match. That's the only time I open carry a firearm. And that's how I prefer to do it. unless I'm
rather-
in a state that requires no concealment. So like or like I went to one state, I think you have to be concealed. Like Florida is something like that. I think you can't open carry at all. So
New
certain
Mexico.
states have, you know, the reciprocity with our carry permit, but even if they was to do that, Jamie, I still wouldn't open carry at all. That's just how I prefer to roll.
Georgia boy, I'm telling you, you better make sure. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but I think that was just open constitutional carry. I think if you're going to carry concealed, they're still going to try to make you buy a permit. I'm not sure about that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Hang on, let me get the Google out.
But Jamie, I'm still keeping my permit until it expires because I already paid for it. You know, I'm sure they're not.
Yeah, you done paid for it. Yeah,
I'm sure they're not going to reimburse me my $85 or whatever it was.
Well, I got
some crap. Ain't that some crap? Goodness gracious. Ugh.
I just got emails from NRA and GOA saying that it will not do away with the license. They're still going to keep the license, and I'm thinking, well, why? And then
so what they need to do is raise the term open carry.
Okay.
Not constitutional carry.
Let me finish. It's not open carry. We just saw a couple of guys commented on here. This is the thing. I'll probably keep my permit anyway because it's cheap. It's $30 for 5 years once you have it established and you don't let it.
What kind are they in? It's $85 for me.
No, man. In Floyd County, we pay $70 to get it started and then $30 to renew it every 5 years.
Well,
so
you're lucky. I think I didn't move to Floyd County.
Well,
so you know what? One thing, what I would do, Jamie, I'm like you. I probably would keep mine because sometimes I travel out of states. Now, every state hasn't, you know, even thought about that constitutional carry. So, a lot of people don't know, you know, our license here in Georgia, it covers different states. You know, as long as that other state recognizes our license and vice versa. So, because I travel to different states, I'll probably keep mine too, just for, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say.
If every dang state don't pass it, then it's probably worth the 85 or 65 or whatever hell, how many dollars it is.
Y'all are completely missing my point. Mike Hester nailed it right there. Where I'll keep my license because when I go to buy a gun, I can throw that down and I've just passed my background check.
Exactly.
I can fill out the form and walk out with a gun. You know,
I've got co-workers and customers and everything, and you know we're good friends, and we'll talk about everything. I'm like, yeah, I'll just walk in there and this is what I want, and I walk out with it. How do you walk out with it? I said, well, I got a carry permit. So if I was planning on buying more firearms and stuff like that, which we all do, and I'll probably just keep it, but I think it only applies to open carry, not concealed, because they want to get their money out of you, and if the laws are passed to where they can't get their money out of you, they're going to get it somewhere else. So,
CW, tell them what it costs us to get our freaking permits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty costly. Pretty costly.
So that's just one of the reasons we don't talk politics on here.
Right. Well, here we can't go buy a box of 22s to take the kids out plinking without a permit.
Yeah. So that's Connecticut.
Yeah.
They have a
You've
permit
gotta
to
be
purchase
kidding.
ammunition, which is
And you,
it's the same
Illinois
criteria.
is like that too, if I'm not mistaken.
It's the same
Yeah, you need the
criteria
Ford
as a
card.
permit, the carry permit, but it's not a carry permit.
Nope.
Just to buy ammo. If you don't,
Same here, Tactical Fuzz. If
It
we've
used to-
gotten,
used to be that you could buy it with a hunting license, but they kiboshed that too.
Yep. You can get
I-
here's the funny thing about Connecticut's crazy freaking laws. In order to get your ammunition permit, if that's all you want, you have to do the exact same thing as those that want a pistol permit. If you want a long gun permit, you have to do the exact same thing as the pistol permit.
but it won't cover pistols.
No, it
Yeah,
won't.
last time I checked, we don't have any ammunition permit.
No, that's true. We don't.
No, we do. We have permits for the permits.
I understand why you're wanting to leave, sir.
I find it
Mhm.
ways that I can go to different states and get an out-of-state permit for cheaper than my home state.
Yep.
Both of y'all are welcome in the free South.
Trust me, I'm on my way.
If just like I wanted to look at a gun, my in-laws lived in Illinois, and they had a nice store there, and I was looking around. You know, there's couches over here, and there's guns right here. I'm like, all right, I'll just you look at what you want to, I'll look at what I want to. They wouldn't even let me touch a gun without a Fort card. That's Illinois.
Hold on, man. I went to a gun show up in Mass a couple years ago, and I'll never go again. Up there at the Big E, CW. And I walk in, and they got a whole arena for nothing but ammo. And without a Massachusetts permit, you can't step foot in there.
Yeah.
For ammo.
Yeah, they were telling me you can't even let me see your Fort card. I'm like, what the hell is that? Because I live in Georgia. I don't know what the hell that is. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And I showed him my Georgia permit, and he goes, I can't even show you anything. You shouldn't even be at this counter. I'm like, excuse me? I said, I just want to touch the damn gun. I want to see how it feels. I'm not buying it here. I'm gonna buy it when I get back home at my local gun store.
You sure you weren't in Connecticut or Mass?
No, it was Illinois. That's the same thing.
you got it, preacher.
Y'all people are crazy.
There's a preacher.
I can't even say that.
It depends on which one you're talking about. I'll say it. I don't care.
And that's HIPAA. That's what they're talking about here in Georgia. You can still keep your permit, pay the $30 every 5 years, which is what $650 something like that a year. But come on, Pollard. I'll keep my permit and I'll walk in to buy a gun and yeah. So
Well, the thing about it is, and this is going to Pollard's comment. If the entire state's not on board with it, hey, they're going to undo the constitutional carry and make you go back to a permit. You know, I'd rather have constitutional carry and, like you say, pay the $60 or whatever it is every 5 years, get your permit. That way, you know you're in the good.
Yeah, I had to have a background check for work, y'all. I mean, really. And
Fuzz, I love you. I really do. But but I can really see where people that already have a permit just pay the money, keep it. That way you know that you're not in trouble, no matter
So,
what you do, unless you break the terms of the permit. You know, don't get me wrong. You can do wrong while having a permit, but don't break the terms of the permit, and you're golden. You can open carry, you can conceal carry, you can do whatever you want. You can have one up your nose, you can have one under your hat.
so look, I understand what Pollard and I think even Thor's ex and even Fuzz was saying about you stop buying permits and then you won't have to pay the tax or whatever. Our God given right. I understand that, but
I,
I just
I,
did a
I do.
search. Hold on, look, Kyle. Look, I just did a search. It's 21.52 million concealed weapon permit holders in the United States of America. Do you think everyone would get on board like that? I highly doubt it. But I
Those are
told,
rookie numbers. We need to bump that up.
yeah, so 20. I don't think the 21 million people would, you know, kind of, have the same mindset we do about that. Uh, Probably a lot of those permit holders just within the last 2 years got their permits.
Right.
At least probably 5% of them at least. So, but it would have to be all across the board for everybody to do that. And as long as it's been going on with the permits and the alphabet boys with all these tax stamps and stuff like that, that's not going to happen. It would be good, but it probably won't happen in our lifetime.
What I don't like is me going from place A to place B. I might be crossing through place C, which doesn't recognize my concealed carry permit and does not have constitutional carry.
or
Either,
repercussions.
either way, you're screwed right then and there. But if they recognize a concealed carry permit from state A and you're traveling through state C to go to state B, there's not a problem. And that's worth $65 every 5 years to me. And I can go in and out of a damn gun store and walk out with a gun. So
And that's the big thing for me, and that's the only reason I'd keep my permit. I mean,
I'm sure I'm going to raise a bunch of chat on the side chat
didn't,
for just making that statement. But
it,
that's the way I feel about it. You want
um,
$65? Here's $65. Damn it.
All right, Kyle, how many permits do I need to go from my house to yours?
You're in
don't
Connecticut?
know.
Yep.
I have no clue. All I know is about where my permit jurisdides.
Well, you're SOL in New Jersey, you're SOL in New York.
Yep.
and
Not getting one in either.
supposed to be south.
When I lived in Vegas, I was great until I got to Arizona. I was like, what? y'all don't recognize So I just took my pistol off my hip and sat it on the dash. Apparently that was legal. Got Nevada and
You can't get a non-resident
change holsters and put it back on my hip.
At least as far as I know, you can't get one. They don't issue non-residents.
All right, let me explain this, and I've got a friend with me that we went to buy guns, and he didn't. They didn't pass his background check when they went through at the FFL, and then another friend of mine who has a very common name has had his he said 7 times he's went to buy a gun and he didn't pass the background check. They put a hold on it. And then the first friend, he had to wait 2 weeks and then come back and get his gun. And then the other guy, there's somebody with the same name who's a convicted felon in his state, and every time he goes to buy a gun, he gets held up like that. And that's the only reason that I would think about keeping my permit active. That, and they're making it an option. Do I like giving the money away? No, I don't. Do I like?
But it does make it easy when you go to buy a gun.
It makes it a lot easier to go buy a gun if you've already passed the background check.
What's funny is I Googled my name, and for those of y'all that know my full name, there's somebody in Wyoming that's in federal prison for murder. And that card that I paid $65 for, I can go into any gun store I want to in the state of Georgia and walk out with a gun because I got that card. But if I just filled out the form and turned it in, it's 2.5, maybe 2 month waiting period. I was like,
see, that's garage guy was asking how long does it take? Generally 30 to 45 minutes. Usually by the time you fill out the form, you walked around and looked at other guns and ammunition and stuff, you're ready to go. But there's some extreme cases out there.
Yeah, if somebody else like if your name is Bob Smith, that's going to throw a red flag on everything involving the communist, traitorous rat bastards. And you're going to be there for a minute, and they're going to tell you to go home for 2 weeks. We'll call you when it comes back. But if you got the card, here you go, walk right out.
Okay. All right. Remind me never bring this subject up again. I want to thank Ricky for being here. I want to thank all you guys in the side chat for being here. And whether you agree with my thinking or not, don't mean I don't love you. So there you go. Ricky, did you have fun tonight?
Absolutely. Freaking a blast. It's awesome.
Yeah. Mark Thomas. I had a check, took almost 3 hours last night. So that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And then Pony 47 got approved in 5 minutes. Hot Pot got approved in 10 minutes. I mean, it's like Rebel said, it's just a matter of how many guys they got working at the Knicks factory, whatever.
Yep. I've had it take 3 days for them just to get through on the phone to them.
When I was younger, it took 5 days for me.
Yep.
on
a 22 pistol. What?
Yep.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. Pot. That's Gene. That's what I'm talking about. Why I want to keep my license.
Exactly.
Anyway, y'all. I hope all y'all have a good weekend. I think Ricky had a good time. I hope he'll come back when he gets moved to Georgia. We'll get him some good internet and get him in here all the time.
Yep.
We'll get him over here and feed him some steaks, and he can broadcast from my living room.
See, the cool thing about CW and Ricky that a lot of folks don't understand, me, Kyle, and Chico have to go work all week. These two guys are retired, man. They can work their schedule around Friday nights at 8 o'clock, which is a really cool and fun time for us. What you got coming up, Ricky? You going to be working on anything?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? I got to get all this packed up and get ready to get moving because Which is the biggest problem with the move is finding a place to move into.
Well,
Actually, there's a house right up there.
How much dirt's with it?
3/4 of an acre, maybe.
A postage stamp. Can't do it. My problem is I like my peace and quiet, and I don't want to hear, smell, or see my neighbor.
Oh, okay. My other offer was I'll sell you this other lot that I got right there. But you'll be able to look into my swimming pool if you have a back porch. So, yeah.
Or you can build a big high fence, but then you'd still smell.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
you know,
I still smell, you know.
a Georgia boy, I had to get a permit for my hands. These are registered deadly weapons.
If I put these in my pockets, they get me for the concealment of the deadly weapons.
What movie was that? Anyway, we got to get off of here.
I'll go next. Well, hey, I'll go so I can look. Hey, real quick side chat. Thank y'all. It was like 48 of y'all maybe. Now it's 40, and the numbers are dropping low, unlike the gas prices. But that is why we never talk politics on this channel, because there are just better channels to talk politics. So, but we appreciate y'all being here. But we definitely appreciate all the people in the side chat, you know, because we understand there's a passion when you start talking about our rights and stuff like that. We don't dismiss that at all. So I appreciate everyone coming, hanging out in the side chat. We appreciate Ricky, always, CW, Kyle's always here, as y'all know. And that is it for me. Don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend. Probably gonna work. So I appreciate it, and I'm gonna shoot it over to CW. Look, we still got 4 minutes.
I want to thank the side chat too. Really going good. A lot of comments, a lot of talk, a lot of back and forth. Really good to see. Myself, I've got some more casting to do. Big surprise. I want to bring out that new 44 mold some more, and I got some loads on the bench started. I got some brass. I was digging around and wet tumbling a bunch of brass, and I found a bunch of brass I didn't know was all prepped up and ready to go. So I'm gonna fill that up and put it on the shelf as loaded ammo instead of just primed cases. And that's really about it. I got nothing coming for molds, nothing on the scope, but that always changes. That's about it for what I got going on. Look forward to seeing everybody again next Friday.
Now, can you point the correct direction?
For you, you're right there.
Oh, I guess it's me. I really appreciate everybody in the side chat. I appreciate everybody on the panel. I've had a good time. Sorry I had to shove my face with food for a minute, but it was fun. And to touch on what Chico said, yes, sometimes we do get a little bit involved in our rights and stuff like that. We try not to talk politics, but rights are not politics. Not saying that we should do this every time, but I enjoyed everybody's input, and apparently most of us feel the same way. So it's kind of weird. Looking forward to everything else. Hopefully I'll be able to make a video tomorrow. I've got to do a bunch of furniture moving and stuff like that. Y'all pray for my back. And Jamie, what we got?
I got a couple of videos I got to do. I got to get busy, but I got speaking engagements and stuff like that I got to get ready for. That's more pressing. I hope y'all understand. But yeah, we had a blast tonight, and appreciate everybody coming in. I'm gonna be working on that stuff. I hope y'all come back next Friday night, and we'll get out of here and leave y'all good people alone. Remember, get in touch with us at GeorgiaShootingConnection@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm sorry, you gotta spell it out. I'm gonna work on that. We gotta do something about that, Chico. But it was a good idea at the time. And we're also going to be, Ricky's inspired us to streamline our logo. So we got to work on that too, Chico. So we'll see y'all, Lord willing. We'll see y'all next Friday night at 8 o'clock. We hope the Lord blesses y'all all real good. Till then, y'all say good night, guys.
Good night. God bless all.